Have you ever overpacked for a ski trip? Made the mistake of bringing way too many clothes when you stayed in your ski garb and base layer 99.9% of the time? I learned the hard way when I packed for Colorado last year. This time, I'm determined to do it right. Join this notorious overpacker and die-hard skier as I pack for my spring ski trip.
We are gonna do some packing.
Sometimes it's hard to focus, just to persevere and just to make it, but everything that's within your grasp, you gotta take it, you gotta go hard and just dig deeper inside you to find that method, that mode that wants that hunger to survive, just to ride the grind, to take it the way you gotta take it and never stop.
I am getting ready for my Colorado trip. I just got back from Sugarloaf, and basically I have been living out of a suitcase all winter long. I go up to the mountain, my home mountain, every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I basically get home, wash what I have, and put it back in. And I am a stickler for a list, but I want to go through and share with you the things that I'm going to be bringing, what I learned from going to Colorado last year, and my thoughts and what I'm going to need as I venture to Aspen Snowmass, Copper, and Arapahoe Basin. So let's do this. I have laid everything out in my living room here. I have made a checklist, packing the challenges, what to pack, my gear and accessories, and what to skip. So I don't know, for the past 2 decades, I have a little song for me whenever I'm going on a trip. I call myself Notorious Overpacker. And I definitely brought more things last year when I went to Colorado than I needed, because if you have been following me here on my journey, you know I am not a lodge mama. And for some reason, I had this vision in my head that when I went to Colorado that I needed all the cute après outfits, that we were going to be going out and yada, 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 where I am a diehard skier. My main focus is the mountain. I want to be there for first chair and go as long as I can. Maybe have an adult beverage after, but put some comfy clothes on, throw on a hat, go grab some dinner, and then get to bed. So I am trying to pack smarter. And even though I'm going to be sharing a lot of things, whether I bring everything or not, but especially for the ladies out there who are also getting back into skiing or have been skiing for a while, and things that have been working for me this season. And I'm also going to put links in the description, even though I'm trying not to use Amazon as much as I have. I'm going to put links there so you can check them out. And if they sound cool to you, then awesome. I'm a weather girl. I have been watching the weather for a while, and it looks like we're going to have some good spring conditions, but that can change. I know when I was in Colorado last year, we had really warm days, and then we had a day that it was cold and it was snowing the whole time. So let's discuss gear first, because that's not going to change. It's basically everything that I've been using this season. I'm going to pack into my bags. I'm bringing my skis, I'm bringing my boots, I'm bringing my poles and everything else, but able to kind of change things out depending on the weather. But it's always good. I would rather have the room for that. And the ski bag that I'm using, and I don't have it with me right now because my boyfriend Coach has it and he'll bring it over. But one thing I would recommend, because I have done this before when I have traveled, is making sure that everything is below the 50 pounds. So I got this little scale thing so then I can make sure, so I can pack my ski boot bag, I can pack my ski bag with all my gear, and then I'll just have my carry-on bag and my personal item, and I'll be good to go. So let's talk about my gear first. I am definitely bringing my own boots. I have seen people say that never check their boots, but I'm going to check my boots. First of all, the bag that I use, it's nothing fancy. Actually, I'm starting to put patches and such on it. I think I got it on Amazon. It's not available anymore. I use packing cubes to keep all my gear. So I have like my hats, my mittens, and then I will put them in there. My ski pants. I usually carry my jacket. It has a lot of great pockets. And so first things first, I have Smith goggles. which have 2 different lenses. Hopefully I'll be using my sunny lenses. Low light lenses. I also use one of these lifty that I put on my goggles so that I know that it's like always there. The only thing that I'm questioning is if it's like a really sunny. I remember when I used to ski in Colorado in college. Now, mind you, back then, like we weren't wearing helmets or any of that stuff, and I would be skiing in sunglasses. I really love Gooder. I am also a runner, and so they're really great for running. But again, it doesn't have anything on the sides. So when I'm going up the lift and I have my goggles on my helmet, you know, this is great to have on. They're really lightweight and a little bendy, so they kind of give a little bit, and they're not that expensive. So I love Gooder, and they come in so many fun colors. And these are Smiths. I'll have to look to see what they are, and I'll put them in the description, but they've been great. I've really, really enjoyed them. And they are a little scratched from when I hit the orange fence, which I now know is called bee netting. If you missed that video, you can check that out and see how I got my first shiner at age 53. So I am going to pack these. Probably I will carry these on because I don't know if I trust it going when it's checked. Giro, I don't know how you pronounce it. You can attach your goggles, and I sometimes wear a hat underneath it, and I like it how it can adjust here. So I will put my helmet in. Got my helmet, and then my boots. Boots go in. They're still muddy from Maine. I'm a huge fanny pack lover. Everyone who knows me knows that I don't carry a purse. I carry a fanny pack, or now a crossbody bag, that I wear this when I'm skiing, but this will be my purse. And I also have a smaller one that I can use, but I just like having everything like really accessible, especially since I'm trying to document more of my skiing and filming, that it's easy to have my cameras, but I will talk about my cameras in a bit. Let's talk about gloves. So for Christmas, I got these beauties, and I tell you what, they're leather, they're gorgeous, and they are definitely very, very warm. What has been a game changer for me, and I've never had this before, are these little straps. And oh, lordy, they are wonderful. So I don't know if these are going to be too warm for me, but I'm going to bring them. Even if you have other gloves that you can attach, I really recommend this because, you know, how many lost gloves do we see from the lift? And when you're on the lift, that you don't have to think about it, but just make sure that they are attached. I've been using packing bags ever since I was in my 20s, and it just makes it so much easier to keep everything, and I like to be organized. So for all my gloves, my hats, my neckies, I put them in here. So I'm going to bring those. Just simple, you know, liner gloves and I wore these a lot last year because it was just too warm in Colorado, but they're nice to have. So I will pack a lighter outdoor research that I have used these for years. So I will probably pack these if I don't need the really heavy gloves. I have a little beanie cap. It's cute. I use this when I'm running as well in the winter. It has a little ponytail hole. If I'm just in the lodge and I have like helmet head that I can throw this on. It's really lightweight. Also, I like this for night when I'm running, but it doesn't matter when I'm skiing. So I'll pack that. And oh my gosh, I think I've had this turtle fur necky for probably since I was in my late 20s, and it has held up so well, but this is really, really heavy. So I have a couple other ones. I have another turtle fur that is lighter that I will bring, because you know when I get super sweaty, especially spring skiing. So it's nice to have extras, because if it doesn't dry out at night, I can have options. I just got this one this past year. It has the fleece on the inside. And then this is more of just like a buff type thing. So I will bring this as well. I love this. I'm sure you have seen these. I always say that I feel like I'm an Ewok. Unless it's a really, really bitterly cold day, I don't put it over my helmet a ton. I just kind of like to use it as a scarf, but this is going to go as well. Okay. And then I like to slide this in between my boots. And voila. I've been really digging I feel like I look like another Star Wars reference. Like if I was like a winter stormtrooper. So I'm going to bring my pants. This is going to be like a game day decision, like the night before. Do I want to bring, I love my suspenders. Do I want to bring, these are Roxy and they're more form fitting, but and more canvasy. But last year I brought these, but you know what? No, I don't think I'm going to bring these. I'm not going to bring these. So put these in. So I'll put those on top of my helmet. All right. So I have my regular Obermeyer coat that goes with my pants. Last year I brought this North Face really lightweight like rain jacket. And then the one thing that I cannot live without, and again, I got this on Amazon, is my heated vest. This is amazing. You have to put a battery pack, so you have the weight of the battery pack. But there's something about having on a really cold day. So this goes in here. Really cold day that your core is warm. I don't want to hit my microphone here, but and it has 3 different levels in different places. I really like it on the back of my neck, but I will wear this if it's really warm without the battery pack. And I wore a vest a lot just skiing when it got really warm. And I'm sure most of you, you have a backpack, boot bag, makes it a whole lot easier. I like this one. Again, it's not available anymore, but I like this one because I have different straps that I can put my coat on top of it or hang my backpack off of it. But let's talk about backpack next. I got a backpack last year, and I am also a hiker, so I like nice gear, which nice gear is good. You get what you pay for. Sometimes I do a lot of things on the cheap, but when it comes to gear and backpacks, I am a huge Osprey fan. So, getting back into skiing, and I'm like, well, let me look specifically for a skiing backpack. And this has all the bells and whistles. I can put my skis on it. I can put my avalanche gear in it if I need to. It has a back flap here. So it's a little weird on how I get into things, but maybe it's like I'm future planning that when I maybe one day do some backcountry, I would like to eventually try that I have already invested in a nice backpack. But this was wonderful for taking off my layers, carrying, snacks, carrying water. If you are going to Colorado and you suffer from, I have been very fortunate, even when I was a kid and going out to Steamboat to visit my aunt that lived there, I never, knock on wood, got altitude sickness. I have on my calendar for the past couple, 2 weeks before, a hydration project. So before I get, I'm getting around. So I have been downing water like it's going out of style. In my head right now, I'm thinking I'm a huge fan of Rise and Alpine. Does anyone watch a Rise and Alpine? And when he's doing the hot sauce, that like theme song. So hydration is important. And something that I used last year and I'm using this year, and I have also used this for when I have indulged too much in adult beverages or running. I use recoverers, because basically, you know, I am a world traveler. I am a smarty pants. I'm obviously a wellness guru, and I am an extreme athlete. So I highly recommend these. They come in little packets. Very, very simple. I've been making sure that I am keeping hydrated. So in my backpack as well, last year, and I will do again, is pack a bladder. So Coach and I can be sipping all day and keeping hydrated. And that's one thing that I do every time I go into a lodge when I'm skiing, even here in the Northeast. I'm like downing a couple of the little glasses of water just to make sure that I'm keeping well hydrated, because nothing worse. Well, I've never had altitude sickness, but I know people who have had it really bad, like having to go to the hospital. But also when you're dehydrated, that headache that you get, horrible. So this will go in my backpack. I will definitely take some of these, so I'm keeping my electrolytes and drinking that. I will definitely be carrying with me in my backpack, or my fanny pack, sunscreen. I'm a fan of the Dermatone. I will be bringing this. It's a skin protector pomade. This only has a SPF of 23. I think that they have some that have a little bit higher SPF, but it protects against chapping, wind, sun, and cold. So we'll definitely be wearing this. Chapstick, always have chapstick, multiple chapsticks everywhere. So that will be going in my bag as well. Another fun gear thing. I love it for really cold days, and I'm not sure if I'm going to need it, but it's nice just to protect. And I'm filming on my phone, so I can't show you how it slides in. But it's made out of astronaut suit material, and so it protects against extreme heat. So I use it in the summer as well, and extreme cold, so your phone doesn't, you know, get unhappy. But also I like it because I keep so many things in my fanny pack that I don't want to scratch my phone. All right, let's talk about clothing. Okay, clothing. This is where I made a big mistake last year. I packed way too many clothes for après. I had these huge like moon boot-esques, lots of hats for every different outfit, you know, sweater dresses, big bulky sweaters, all this. And like, even though I'm going to like one of the most bougie ski places, Aspen, I don't care. I really don't care. I am there for the skiing. I am there to push myself. So if I don't look cute, that is fine. I need my hat. I got this hat last year, this North Face hat, super cute. I mean, because again, not going to care about the hair, throw it on, boom. I will bring just like a regular neck sweater, some leggings. I actually wore this skiing last year with my black vest. I mean, hello, who doesn't love houndstooth? I mean, it is classic pattern. So I will bring this, t-shirts because they're fun. I'm a big Grateful Dead fan, so Coach got me this one from A-Basin a couple of years ago, so I'm excited to see like the fun new t-shirts that they have this year. I got a Grateful Dead Fire on the Mountain one from Sugarloaf, which I will be making a Sugarloaf kind of review and my experience there after these trips. So make sure that you're subscribed if you're interested in what I got up to at Sugarloaf, because I got some tales to tell about that week. So I'll bring some t-shirts, jammies. These are cute. They look like little, like old style long johns. I got these from Adore Me. I will just bring those. Sports bras. Okay. And then when it comes to base layers, I have a couple. These are just from Amazon. What are they called? I think they're Therma Janes. They're 92% polyester and 8% spandex. Super soft, a nice, affordable option. Come in so many different colors. These are great. They don't bunch up. I've had these for 2 years. Again, I mean, they're pilling a little bit, but I wear them every weekend. I sweat. I'm a woman in my 50s. I mean, hello. We have temperature control issues. So, you know, for the price, I think they're like between 20 and 40 bucks, worth it. So I will pack that, even though we're staying in condos and I can probably do laundry if needed. Gosh, I've had these EMS, base layer pants for years. I'm going to bring these. And then I've had this turtleneck, that I think I got at Marshall's like 15 years ago, and it is still going strong. And I like it because it has, and I wear this running as well, has a little thumb holder. So I like that. And then something new, a new base layer that I got for Christmas. Thank you, Mom and Dad, this year is the Smart Wool. I got the top. I got the pants. They are starting to pill a little bit, and I take very good care of them. I wash them in cold. I don't put them in the dryer. But again, I mean, I'm doing a lot of, I can see mostly on my legs that they're starting to pill, but, you know, rubbing in my ski pants and doing a lot of movement. But this has been, and again, these aren't cheap, unlike the other things. These aren't cheap, but I would recommend if you're looking for a really nice base layer that is hopefully going to last many, many years. So I like that. So that's my base layers. That again, I'm going to probably last minute decision, throw some stuff out because I am, as I said, a notorious overpacker. And I pretty much wear the same thing. And I say I like to have options, but I need to just be like, okay, split it in half. Okay, I might bring a beret. It's very packable, and how cute is that? I don't think I'm going to bring that. And then probably on the plane, I will wear, you know, I'll layer up with my flannel and I don't even know if I'm going to bring this. It's always good to have a jean jacket. That always makes things cute. So that's, and then for shoes, I'm going to wear these on the plane. And I don't even know what these are. Obus. I'm just going to wear hiking boots. I don't care. This is it. And I'll bring my slippers that I wear all the time. I got to pack my slippers, but that's going to be pretty much it. So, okay. So that is clothes. Accessories. I got a lot, especially now as I'm a budding YouTuber. You know, I got to have the gadgets, and I have lots of gadgets. So I'm going to bring my GoPro. I have my Insta360, and with the Insta360, I have the extendable pole, as well as my ski pole holder that I can put it in. I have a bracket on it. So, and I'm trying to get better about filming while I'm skiing, but I get in the zone, and I get in the zone. So I have my GoPro Hero. I think it's a 7. I have my Insta360 4. Now this will be a whole other topic that we'll discuss, kind of like the controversial topics, I think, about skiing, but that will be like a nice summer thing to talk about. But I listen to music. I'm just a music person. I have music on from the minute I wake up to I listen to it at night. But I really like these aftershocks that Coach let me borrow, because they go over your ear, and it's so easy to, when I have my helmet on, to hit them on and off. So if I'm listening to music if I'm listening to music softly it also, I can hear things around me. I used to use the Apple, the AirPods, but I just felt that I couldn't hear anything going on around me. And also when I'm using my Carve, it's good to get the feedback in my ears as well, and it's comfortable. So I recommend these if you like listening to music. I am bringing my Carve, just for shits and giggles. Have to pack that. So those are all my gadgets. Heated socks that have the little battery packs on them that you can control from your phone, remote from your phone. I will pack these. Hopefully it's not going to be that cold that I'm going to need to like heat up my toes. But these have been a game changer as well. It took me a while to get used to them because I'm used to toe warmers that get your toes super hot, where these just, it gets it them warm enough that they're not cold, not that they're like hot and sweaty. My power strip with all my chargers that I can charge my Carve, my cameras, my phone. So if I can fit this, because it makes it just easy to keep it all in one place. Inspector Gadget. That's what I feel like. Every day when I get back from the slopes, like I'm plug everything in, charge them up. I will also bring a speaker because I need music at all times, and that is worth it to me. And then of course, toiletries, makeup, not a ton of makeup because, I'm going to be skiing and who really cares? And I'm a woman in my 50s. There's only so much you can do, but hey, I am out there and enjoying it. So what to skip? I'm sure there are things here, and again, when I make a last game day decision to really try and pare some stuff down, but there are definitely things that I will not go without, but maybe more of like regular clothes I can skip. But all my ski gear is pretty much essential. Checklist is key. I like to be organized and make sure, because there was a time, if you watched my first video of me the first day skiing way back in November, that I went to the mountain and I forgot my dang poles. And that's because I'm so used to keeping my skis and poles in my locker, and I totally forgot to bring my poles. So that was a total bonehead move. What is your ride or die skiing essential? I would love to hear it. Thank you for watching me. It's not really very organized. This is definitely real life, but it was fun kind of walking you through what I use and what I enjoy. Again, look in the description for some of the links that you can check anything out. If you love skiing as much as I do, and I hope you can feel how much I love skiing. And I'm sad that this season is ending, but I'm really looking forward to my final exam out in Colorado. Please like, comment. I love the comments. And subscribe, because that is going to trigger the algorithm to help people like you find me, because I want to continue doing this. I want you along for the ride. Maybe one day we can meet up and ski together. That would be fantastic. So stay tuned for my trip report. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
That's how I give it up.